Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the scariest, coolest, and most surprising scenes in the first half of HBO's supernatural horror series, It, Welcome to Derry. Spoilers ahead for episodes 1 through 4.
Marge? Marge, are you okay? Ow.
Number 10. Maddie's Nightmare Car Ride. It, Welcome to Derry wastes no time delivering deeply unsettling and downright terrifying scares. We meet Maddie Clements as he flees the movie theater to hitchhike in the snow. Going by his bruises, it's clear that he lives in an unsafe household, which makes what happens next all the more awful.
You all right, young man?
Yes. Look at you poor thing. Get in before you catch your death of cold.
A seemingly normal family does a good deed by picking him up, but that relief doesn't last long. From the creepy daughter touching raw liver to the little boy's incessant spelling, Maddie and the audience are on edge.
Necrosis.
Necrosis.
Kidnapping. There's a gas station up ahead and I have to pee. If we could just pull over even for a second.
The flying mutant baby is disturbing, but watching the pregnant woman suddenly give birth in graphic detail is a sight that will stay with viewers for a while. Number 9. Will Goes Under. By episode 4, It had put Lily and Ronnie through hell. Unfortunately for Will Hanlon, that means it's his turn to have a traumatizing encounter. When he's briefly left alone during a father-son fishing trip, the entity transforms into his dad, a version of Leroy covered in burns from a plane crash just like Will had feared. A hand pulls him under the water, bringing him face to face with the terrifying image of his personal nightmare.
It came up under the water.
What, son? What is... Breathe. What did...
With you. You were all burnt like that picture of you after the water when he went down in that plane.
Son, you gotta relax. You're not making any sense.
Unlike the adults in Derry under the entity's influence, Leroy believes his son, especially after seeing a floating red balloon, Pennywise's calling card. Stephen King fans know Will Hanlon's future, making its threat especially chilling. Number 8. Teddy's Human Skin Lampshade. In episode 1, we meet Theodore Teddy Uris, the uncle of our Losers Club member Stanley Uris. At dinner, Teddy asks his father if there's a possibility of a kid being held captive in the sewer, trying to rationalize Lily's claim of hearing Maddie in the tub drain.
Your grandparents escaped Buchenwald. Their entire families murdered. The skin of Jewish prisoners used for lampshades.
Instead of just giving him an answer, Rabbi Uris reminds him that his grandparents were in the Buchenwald concentration camp, telling him how the skin of Jewish prisoners was used to make lampshades. Later that night, Teddy sees his regular bedside lampshade turn into one stitched together with screaming faces. The entity couldn't pass up the chance to torment his next victim with the very real horrors of the Holocaust. Number 7. Hallorann's trip into Taniel's mind. Richard Dick Hallorann is an iconic character in the Stephen King universe, mostly known for his integral role in The Shining. The 1962 set It, Welcome to Derry shows him as a young airman in the military, long before he becomes the head chef at the Overlook Hotel.
Our young Indian friend, Taniel is his name, he knows the location of exactly what we're looking for, but he refuses to answer our questions. So Airman Hallorann is going to answer them for us.
General Shaw tasks him with finding the ancient entity buried below Derry by using his telepathic abilities, or Shine. The Native American community has a history with the entity, so they bring in a young man named Taniel.
God, I'm so sorry about this.
Hallorann digs deep into his mind, looking for its precise location and uncovers its origins. Watching the telepath's seemingly painful yet enlightening mind-entering process was as exciting as it was intense. Number 6. The Skeleton Man. Episode 3 begins with a flashback to Derry in 1908. We follow a boy named Francis, whom we later find out is a young General Shaw, as he makes his way through a carnival. Encouraged by the carnival barker, Francis enters the grotesque freak show where a very tall, one-eyed man pops out to scare him.
How do you see it?
Later, when frolicking with his new friend Rose, he finds himself alone, giving it the perfect opportunity to transform into the Skeleton Man and chase the poor boy through the woods. The man becomes even scarier as his limbs elongate and he unhinges his jaw. Luckily, Rose comes in clutch with the slingshot, a cool nod to Beverly Marsh, allowing Francis to escape.
Run, come on!
Number 5. Hallorann finds its lair. Speaking of that slingshot, General Shaw has saved it in a box for decades and gives it to Dick Hallorann as a guide. It works, allowing him to enter its subterranean lair, a familiar setting from Andy Muschietti's films, swirling mountain of victims included.
Who are you?
But Hallorann gets more than he anticipated when he's confronted by a pair of glowing yellow eyes inside Pennywise the Dancing Clown's circus wagon. He soon realizes that he's lost the upper hand and his mind is being invaded. Attempting to flee the cistern, Hallorann nearly falls out of the helicopter before Leroy Hanlon saves him. Back at the base, he warns General Shaw about continuing to pursue this potential weapon that's now aware of their presence.
It wasn't supposed to see us. It wasn't supposed to know. I got a feeling we keep on like we doing, something bad's coming. Maybe we ought to just let this thing be.
Number 4. Lily's supermarket scare. In the series' new group of victims, the cosmic entity appears to enjoy tormenting the kind-hearted Lily Bainbridge the most. She's mourning her late father and Maddie's disappearance, giving it plenty of guilt to feed on, starting with Maddie's voice in the drain.
Maddie, if it's you, if you can hear me, just come home, all right? Just please come home. He won't let me.
After she witnessed the brutal deaths of her friends, Chief Bowers threatens to send her back to Juniper Hill Psychiatric Hospital unless she admits Hank Grogan could have been there.
I'm not gonna ask you if you saw Hank Grogan there at the theater that night. What I'm gonna ask you is, can you be absolutely, positively certain that he wasn't there?
However, Lily's trip to the grocery store might be her most upsetting encounter so far. Navigating the aisles, she finds herself trapped in a waking nightmare with people whispering around her, then watches in horror as her dad's remains assemble into a slimy, tentacled monster. Saying poor Lily is traumatized is an understatement.
Just one kiss for Papa.
Number 3. Marge's bug eyes. When we meet Marge Truman, Lily's bespectacled BFF, we learn that she's self-conscious about her glasses making her look like a, quote, bug-eyed freak, which is unfortunately foreshadowing.
What are you looking at? My eyes?
These new glasses make them look huge, don't they? That optometrist is a sadist.
In episode 4, Marge is about to come clean about a mean patty cakes planned prank when she feels her eyes grow into snail-like eye stalks, like the parasitic flatworms they just learned about in science class.
Marge, wait!
From Marge's anguished screams to her bloody sockets, this insane hallucination is nothing short of stomach churning, especially as she attempts to remove the stalks using a chisel and bandsaw. Lily tries to keep Marge from further harming herself, but students and teachers find what looks like an unstable girl attacking her friend with a weapon. Seriously, Lily just cannot catch a break.
No, I didn't.
Number 2, Ronnie escapes the bedwomb. Like all of her friends, Veronica Ronnie Grogan is really going through it, specifically grappling with her dad falsely accused of killing Teddy, Phil, and Susie. It uses the guilt she feels about her mother dying in childbirth for an especially cruel hallucination. One night, Ronnie goes from lying in bed to floating inside a womb. After tearing her way out, she sees her bed morph into her deceased mom with a stomach that opens into a sharp-toothed mouth, pulling her by the umbilical cord, forcing her to bite her way free. Talk about psychological torture. Ronnie's bedwomb scene is one of the most disturbing, creative scares of the series, and reminds us that these kids aren't even safe under the covers. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, the Capitol Theater Massacre. From the 1990 miniseries to Andy Muschietti's films, Stephen King's It is well-worn territory by now. Some fans doubted the prequel series would bring anything new to the franchise. The premiere's frightening opening proved otherwise. Then, the shocking bloodbath at the end completely subverted expectations by dispatching most of our new group of endearing loners. Lily, Teddy, and Phil begin investigating Maddie's disappearance, with Phil's little sister Susie tagging along, leading them to Ronnie in the Capitol Theater.
I hate musicals. Because maybe Maddie was trying to tell us something.
While watching The Music Man, a sinister version of Maddie appears on screen, unleashing the mutant baby that brutally attacks Teddy, Phil, and Susie, leaving Lily and Ronnie as the only survivors. It is a bold move that paid off, showing us none of these characters are safe. What moment shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below.